Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia Darleen for those of you that are new to my channel. For those of you that are pregnant along with me on this crazy, amazing pregnancy journey, I just want to say welcome back. This week we're going to be talking about week 39. So congratulations, your baby is now full term, which is a pretty huge deal. That just means that baby is healthy, is doing great. And when you have baby, if you have baby this week or next, just know that everything is ready and fully developed for baby. So it's a pretty big deal this week at week 39. Just know that you are obviously in your 9th month, your 3rd trimester. You only have 1 week to go, but just know that baby is considered full term at week 39. So for those of you that, like I said, are new to my channel, please like and subscribe so I can keep making videos for you guys. I make a ton of videos all about baby, mama, and breastfeeding, what to pack in your hospital bag, placenta encapsulation, just a whole bunch of different mama, toddler, baby stuff. So just continue to follow me. You can turn on that notification bell too, so you can get an update every single time I come up with a new video, so you're gonna be the first one to watch it. So every single week I pretty much just mention that me and my husband are able to make a full income from home. I just quickly mention that. If that's something that you are interested in, it's going to be the first link in the description below. You can get more info on that if you are not planning on going back to work after you have baby, or if you want more time than just a couple of weeks or a couple of months with baby. You want to be able to stay home but also make that full income from home. Like I said, you can check out that first link, or you can also follow my husband at Passive Income Lifestyles on YouTube and kind of start to see how we're both able to make a full income from home. So you can check that out also. But this week is going to be all about week 39, your symptoms, how baby's changing and developing, and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, so at week 39, your baby is about the size of a cantaloupe. So baby is about 20 inches long and about 7.5 pounds, which is pretty much just like the average weight and height of baby when they come out. It's going to be roughly around that height and weight. Just know that it's a pretty good average, even if your baby comes out a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. So just enjoy these last couple of weeks, or this week and maybe next week. For those of you that have not had baby yet, just to enjoy it. It's going to be, an end to a new beginning, especially if you're a first-time mom. Just know that a lot of first-time moms actually go over their due date, so just know that that's okay too. I've had a couple friends who gave birth at like 40 in 2 days, 40 in 4 days, all the way to like 41 weeks. So just know that that's normal too if you do go over your due date. I know it can kind of be frustrating if you are wanting baby out already because you want to meet him or her, see what they look like. You're just so ready to become a parent. I know it can be, like I said, a little bit frustrating. It's exciting, anxious. I mean, all those kind of emotions are just going through. So just know that a lot of moms do deal with that, including myself. I had my first toddler at week 37, so I figured this second baby would come around that time. So I'm already at week 39 and I still have no baby. So I was kind of feeling a little bit frustrated, like, why hasn't baby come yet? I'm doing all these things. I had an ultrasound this week and it went really well. They said baby is about 8.5 pounds, which is pretty big. Like more, it's normal, just more on like the bigger side. And I had my membrane swept this week as well, the end of the week. So that went well. I know a lot of people say that it's super painful and it hurts so bad. Mine wasn't really that painful. It wasn't bad at all, but now I'm thinking maybe it didn't work. I don't know, just, because baby is still in the womb, haven't had him yet. Yeah, just a whole range of emotions can happen this week, and that's okay too. It's really important just to keep doing your kit counts if you haven't been, or if you've taken a couple like breaks. I know that some days are busier than others and I will kind of miss my kit counts, but just make sure that you're doing that. Just get an app or something on your phone or pen and paper, just to do your kit counts. Just make sure that you're still filling those 10 movements every single hour from baby at their most active time during the day. So it's super important just to know. So if there is a decrease in baby's movements, that you're able to catch it early. It could be just a sign of distress. It's something that you want to talk to your doctor about if you are not getting those 10 kicks within the hour. So another funny thing is when your baby's born, the baby's head might be elongated or kind of cone shaped, and that's okay because your baby's head is pretty much softened, and then when it goes through the birth canal, it'll kind of overlap and go onto each other. Just know that baby's head pretty much just stays soft, and it won't be hard until they're about 18 months. So just look out for those soft spots and to be careful. So at your next prenatal checkup, you probably are going to have one this week. You probably have been having them weekly, but this week they'll probably check your cervix. If they haven't done that last week, they'll probably check it to see if it's softened or ripened, if it's dilated at all, you know, all that good stuff, just to see kind of where you're at and how far along your body is ready to give birth. So it's a good idea just to kind of have those things checked, but just know that if it's not exactly where you wanted it to be, that your body still has plenty of time. Your cervix can go from super hard to soft and dilating in a matter of like hours, they say. So just know that your cervix and your body knows what it's doing, even if it doesn't show up at your prenatal appointment. I also made a video about placenta encapsulation, so that's something that you're kind of interested in, or if it's something that you've never heard of before, you can check out that video on placenta encapsulation, yes or no. I go over the benefits and the risks and the price and what my doctor personally had to say about placenta encapsulation. So you can check out that video if that's something that you're interested in also. So another thing that you want to be on the lookout for is leaking fluid. So this week, you want to make sure that your water didn't break, that you're not leaking any amniotic fluid. If you have like a noticeable change in your discharge, I mean anything like that, you want to just keep an eye out for. Amniotic fluid is going to be odorless and colorless, and then urine of course is going to be yellowish and it's going to have like a scent to it. So you just want to make sure that you're not leaking any amniotic fluid. If you do think you are, it's super important to call your provider and kind of see what they want you to do, if they want you to go get checked or not, just to make sure that you're not leaking any fluid, so that your water broke and that you might not know. Sometimes your water breaks and it's a huge gush, but sometimes your water breaks and you might not even know it. So if you do notice some extra leakage that's odorless and colorless, I would definitely call your provider so you know what to do and not really to ignore that. So if you do deliver this week, congratulations on your new baby. It's really normal to look pregnant still for a while, for a couple of months after you deliver. Some women are completely blessed and they look amazing even right after they give birth, but just know that it is normal to still look like there's a baby in there, even a couple of months. So don't put your maternity clothes away just yet, because those are going to be the most comfortable things for you, because you probably won't fit right back into your jeans like immediately after you give birth. If you do, that's awesome. I wish I was you, but just know I'm going to be leaving those maternity clothes out too, just until I'm able to comfortably go back into them. So at this point, you probably are not going to be gaining any more weight. You probably put on as much as you're going to put on, which is okay. I mean, you don't want to gain weight in these last couple of weeks. Your body's going to be pretty much, it's like weight stabilization. If you are done putting weight on, that means baby's also done putting weight on, and that he or she is going to be coming pretty soon. That's one of like the signs of labor, is like weight stabilization. So I also made a video all about signs of labor, so you can check that out. It's a top 9 signs of labor. If you haven't looked at them already, starting from like week 35, I was already researching like crazy the signs of labor, because I wanted to know and be prepared what the signs of labor were, because like I said, I had Avea at week 37, so I feel like I've been ready forever, and I'm still here at week 39 with no baby. But anyways, you can check out that video. It's called like the top 9 signs of labor, if that's something that you're interested in knowing more about. So another important thing that you want to do is to keep active. I know that fatigue is going to be hitting you pretty hard this week if it hasn't already, but just to stay active if you can. If you feel really good in the morning, take a morning walk. If you feel really good in the afternoon, maybe after dinner, to take an afternoon walk. That's kind of what we've been doing, just depending on like our schedule, how I've been feeling. Sometimes we go twice a day where we'll walk. We have a park about half a mile from our house. Walk to the park. We'll let our little girl play on the swings, the jungle gym and all that, and then walk the half mile back. So that's been really working out really well for our family. So just figure out what works for you guys and just to try to stay active as much as you can. It's really good for your body, your hormones, and just getting you ready for labor. So eating during labor, can you do that? Yes or no? I personally hope that I can eat during labor because I'm one of those women that get hangry if I haven't eaten. I have a little bit of I'll have a drop in my blood sugar if I don't eat. So I'm really hoping that they let me eat once I go into labor. But you can ask your doctor whether they want you to eat or not. They say that the women who are able to eat during labor, that their labor is about 16 minutes shorter than the ones that cannot eat, if that makes sense. It's not a huge difference, but 16 minutes off my labor would be awesome if I got to eat. So I'm hoping that they will let me eat. That's just something to ask your provider if it's something that they are strict with or not. So hopefully, I'm bringing snacks. Hopefully I can eat them. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up week 39. Like I said, if you are just frustrated or anxious that baby's not here yet, just know that baby's gonna be here super soon. Just to enjoy these last couple of weeks. Do some self-care, just write down things, journal, prayer, listen to really good music. Get everything ready that you know that you'll want for labor. So things at home now that make you comfortable when you're just stressed or when you are having contractions, if you have those Braxton Hicks contractions, stuff that you are doing here at home to get those things prepared for when you go into labor at the hospital. So for me, I've been getting really hot, so I'm bringing a portable fan to take with me because I'll get nauseous if I get too hot. Like I said, I'm bringing some snacks. I'm bringing coconut water because of the electrolytes. I'm also going to bring my birthing ball because I've been sitting on that all the time, so that kind of helps me. Just certain stuff that helps you just to make sure that you're bringing those to the hospital or something like that. So I hope this week goes well for you. If you don't have baby, we'll see you in the next video because I have a feeling I'm gonna go all the way to week 40. But if not, I just want to say congratulations. Thank you for following my pregnancy journey along with yours, and I hope your birth and your labor goes really well. And we'll see you in the next video, or maybe not.